Now we are in for a treat for this bar routine. This is my favourite bar routine. It's dynamic, composition's fantastic. Watch this first combination. Markelov, immediate ginger. Woohoo! And another release, catches it full stretch. If she sticks this dismount, it has to score the best.
What a performance from Beth Tweddle of Great Britain. Britain's never had a top tenner in the all-around. Beth could be the first.
Just love watching her on bars. So here's a Markelov. It's like a half-turn vault, but into a second release. And that's so hard to do. And she had toe and Kutcher straight into an underswing to handstand on the low bar and straight up to her connection on the high bar. The only thing you could pick in this routine was a slightly close when she caught her ginger and an ever so slight shuffle on the landing.
She was sixth after the opening rotation, but this could certainly catapult her up the leaderboard.
And of course Manette's been sitting there, hopefully trying not to really watch the other competitors what they're doing, but she'll be aware of it. But she's just been trying to keep herself, I suppose, in her own little world, in her own bubble. And Coach Misha Burrabuk standing on the podium. The coach is actually allowed to stand near the bars for any release move. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, but sometimes they just like to stand there just to give the gymnast a little bit of reassurance.
Here's a score coming through for Beth Tweddle, a 9.512. So from sixth place, suddenly now she goes into third place. But here is Manette Russo now.
The key for Manette will be making one of her first combinations on the high bar. This is it here. She's a little crooked, but she catches. All good so far. Healy turn, dismount. Oh, yes.
She scored a 9.4 in qualifying. That was equal fourth best.
She looked a little bit tight through that routine, as you would. So she takes the Jaeger up just high enough.
World Gymnastics Championships merchandise available. There are mascots, pins and clothing and the
A Healy turn. Now she can see she's off direction here a little bit. Kicks it up. Tiny little form errors with her legs. She should score between 9.2, 9.3. The judges are kind, 9.4.
Remember, she was in fifth place after the first rotation.
But as we've said, the key to tonight is just doing an even performance on all four apparatus. Doesn't matter if you're not first on any one of them. And physiotherapist there. So they're allowed to have a medical person go around with them.
Fantastic crowd here tonight. Almost a capacity crowd of just under 10,000. And what's great, it's a real family atmosphere. Many of the youngsters here getting their first taste, no doubt, of gymnastics, and perhaps just thinking of putting the toe in the water. That's great, isn't it, the camaraderie between the gymnasts. 9.362 for Manette Russo. She has gone from fifth to fourth. She's knocking on the door of a medal.